Hi, this is India with All is Divine Global. And you can join the conversation by following us on social media at All Divine Global. So in this video today, you'll learn how to stay positive when bad things are happening in the world. And I think that's really timely because some bad things are happening in the world. There's no question about it. And well, you don't want to unplug, you don't want to stick your head in the sand or put on rose-colored glasses, but how do you keep from being taken down? How do you keep from being miserable? And that's what today is about. I'm going to show you a tool of how you can do that, how you can have both, that you are aware of what's happening in the world, but that you can also maintain happiness, inner happiness within yourself. So what's happening today that freaked me out is the terror attack in London. 22 people injured the last I read, and just it's happening in London. Is it going to happen here? And how many more times? And all that. And yesterday, North Korea shot off a missile that traveled almost far enough for us for it to reach a place like Guam, right, which is one of the targets that North Korea has mentioned. And then there is this talk of nuclear response, and so it reminds me of when I was growing up, and we were afraid of war between Russia and the United States. And so it's kind of sad that this is happening. So how do you keep this innate happiness going? How is that going to work? And so how that works is that it's possible to focus on more than one thing. And that is what I want to tell you about, how you can do that. And so in a nutshell, what that means is noticing the bad, but also noticing the good around you. Now, that seems like it's a no-brainer. Of course, there's bad things and you notice the bad, then there are good things and then you notice the good things. But that's not actually how it is. How it is that we have evolved to survive, right? That's why we're here today. And part of surviving is noticing bad things, because when you notice them and you record them, you memorize them, then you can avoid them next time. And those of us who noticed them better and remembered them better and responded more appropriately are the ones who got to put their genes into the pool to move forward. So we are naturally evolved and developed to notice bad things, not to notice good things. Like, you don't need to know where the berries are. They're all around. You just munch on them and you take them back home. But you better notice where, like, the lions are hiding and where the bisons, and depending on where you are in the world, the gorillas, where they're hiding or where they're hanging out, so that you don't get eaten, right? So naturally we notice the bad. So it requires a little bit of an effort to notice all the good around you. So I'm hearing about the attacks and my heart goes out to people, and I'm hearing about talk of nuclear threats or conflict or things like that, and my heart goes out to all of us because we all want to be joyful. We all want to live in peace and be happy. And so what am I doing? I'm going, I know something good happened today. I just know it because that's what makes the world go round, all the good that happens. So I look it up at Good News Network or at positive.news.uk, I think, and there's good stuff happening. Like, for instance, this rich guy is taking 70 orphans into his mansion in Houston to help out, and they get to play video games, and they get to have, like, somebody comes and makes balloons for them. So that's a wonderful thing that's happening now. Is that like on par with the terrorist attacks? No, it's not. But millions of such things are happening right now all over the world, and one terrorist attack, or maybe 5 or 6 really bad things happening. So I think that does balance it out, but it's also not really about whether it balances it out. It's about whether you are balancing it out, and that's the tool, to sort of draw your circle of attention wide enough so that your biology can drive you to notice the good, and your intelligence, your divine wisdom can drive you to notice the good. And so another thing that happened today that's good, that is a really big deal, is that a judge has decided that the government cannot withhold grants to sanctuary cities. So They cannot be cash starved if they offer sanctuary to immigrants or to people who are here and don't have the right paperwork according to what we say the right paperwork is. So that just came in while I was thinking about what I'm going to say today, and I'm so excited for that because that's a breakthrough for us, and that helps all of us because it makes us humane. So that's one of the good things that happened today. And thank you so much for being with me. And I'm going to do more of these, and I will see you in the next one. In the meantime, I'm signing off here in beautiful Seattle on this sunny afternoon. And again, if you want to follow us and join this conversation, follow us on social media at All Divine Global. Bye for now.